force yourself to be the best version of yourself, because there is no other option if you want to live the life you were meant to live. This isn't just a suggestion. It's a command to yourself, an undeniable truth that you must accept and embody with every fiber of your being. You are not here to be average, to live a life of mediocrity, or to settle for anything less than the absolute best. You are here to be extraordinary, to push past every barrier, to rise above every obstacle, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Every single one of us has within us the potential for greatness, but potential means nothing if it isn't realized, if it isn't brought to life through effort, determination, and sheer force of will. It's easy to sit back and say, I could do this or I could achieve that. But saying and doing are worlds apart. The best version of yourself doesn't live in a realm of could. It lives in the reality of what you make happen every day. This is about pushing yourself beyond your limits, because your limits are only as real as you allow them to be. They're not walls, but stepping stones, not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new path. When you push yourself, when you force yourself to go further, to try harder, to be better, you discover that those limits were never truly there. They were only illusions, shadows that disappear in the light of your determination. And to be the best version of yourself, you have to make a decision, a commitment to yourself that nothing will stop you. No excuses, no delays, no distractions. The moment you decide to become the best version of yourself, everything else falls into place. Your actions align with your goals. Your thoughts support your efforts, and your energy is directed towards your purpose. This isn't about perfection. Perfection is an illusion. It's about progress, about moving forward every day, even if the steps are small. Every day you get up and force yourself to be better than you were the day before. You are winning. You're moving closer to the best version of yourself. And that version of yourself isn't some distant, unattainable ideal. It's you right here, right now, making the choice to be more, to do more, to live more fully. The best version of yourself doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design, by intention, by forcing yourself to take control of your life and steer it in the direction you want to go. This means being honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to be. It means recognizing your weaknesses, not to dwell on them, but to work on them. It's about taking responsibility for your life. Everything you do, everything you say, every choice you make is shaping the person you are becoming. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you have to take responsibility for that process. You can't blame others. You can't wait for someone else to give you permission or show you the way. You have to take control. You have to be the one to push yourself, to force yourself to be better. And yes, it will be hard. There will be days when you don't want to push, when you don't want to force yourself to get up, to keep going, to try again. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when you grow the most, when you get stronger, when you get closer to being the best version of yourself. Because it's easy to be your best when everything is going well. The real test is how you respond when things are difficult, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you feel like giving up. Force yourself to keep going on those days, and you'll find that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. You'll find that the best version of yourself is not some distant goal, but something you are creating every day with every choice you make. To be the best version of yourself, you also have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are capable of greatness, that you have within you everything you need to succeed. This belief is not arrogance, it's confidence. It's the recognition that you have been given gifts, talents, and abilities that are unique to you, and that it is your responsibility to develop them, to use them to their fullest potential. But belief alone is not enough. Belief must be backed by action. You have to do the work. You have to put in the time, the effort, the sweat. You have to push yourself to do more than you think you can, to go beyond what is comfortable, to stretch yourself in ways that may seem impossible at first. Because that is where growth happens. That is where you become the best version of yourself. And let's talk about fear. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to becoming the best version of yourself. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, fear of what others will think. But here's the truth. Fear is not real. It is a construct of your mind, a product of your thoughts. And just as you created it, you can overcome it. You have to force yourself to face your fears, to step into them, to push through them. Because on the other side of fear is freedom. On the other side of fear is the best version of yourself. You are not defined by your fears. You are defined by how you respond to them. If you allow fear to control you, to hold you back, then you are not living as the best version of yourself. But if you face your fears, if you push through them, you will find that they lose their power over you. You will find that you are stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever realized. The best version of yourself is also not just about what you achieve or accomplish. It's about who you are, the kind of person you choose to be. It's about your character, your values, your integrity. It's about how you treat others, how you show up in the world. It's about being kind, compassionate, and loving even when it's hard, even when others are not. Because the best version of yourself is not just about you. It's about the impact you have on the world around you. To be the best version of yourself, you have to live with purpose. You have to know why you're here, what you want to achieve, and who you want to become. You have to have a vision for your life. And you have to force yourself to stay focused on that vision, even when things get tough, even when you feel like giving up. Because it's that vision, that sense of purpose, that will keep you going, that will keep you pushing forward, that will keep you striving to be the best version of yourself. And don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Don't wait for the right circumstances, the right conditions, the right time. The best version of yourself doesn't wait. The best version of yourself starts now, today, this moment. Because the only time you have is now. The past is gone, the future is uncertain. But right now, in this moment, you have the power to choose, to act, to force yourself to be better, to be more, to be the best version of yourself. Force yourself to take action. Force yourself to get up early, to stay up late, to do whatever it takes to move closer to your goals. Force yourself to say no to distractions, to negativity, to anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Force yourself to focus on what matters, to keep your eye on the prize, to stay committed to your vision. And don't let setbacks discourage you. Setbacks are not failures. They're opportunities to learn, to grow, to get stronger. Every time you face a challenge, every time you encounter an obstacle, you have a choice. You can let it defeat you, or you can force yourself to rise above it, to learn from it, to use it as fuel to become even better. The best version of yourself is not someone who never fails. It's someone who never gives up, who never stops trying, who never stops pushing forward. To be the best version of yourself, you also have to surround yourself with the right people. You need to be around those who inspire you, who challenge you, who support you in your journey. You need to distance yourself from negativity, from those who would bring you down, who would hold you back. Your environment matters. The people you spend time with matter. Choose wisely, because they will either help you become the best version of yourself, or they will keep you from it. And remember, this is a lifelong process. Being the best version of yourself is not a destination. It's a journey. It's something you work on every day, with every decision, with every action. It's about constantly striving to be better, to do better, to live better. It's about never settling, never getting comfortable, never thinking that you've arrived, because the moment you think you've arrived, you stop growing. And when you stop being the best version of yourself. So force yourself to keep going, to keep growing, to keep pushing yourself to be the best that you can be. Force yourself to stay hungry, to stay motivated, to stay committed to your vision. Force yourself to do what others won't, to go where others don't, to achieve what others can't. Because that's what it takes to be the best version of yourself. When you look back on your life, you will see that every moment you spent pushing yourself, forcing yourself to be better, was worth it. You will see that the best version of yourself is not just a goal you achieved, but a life you lived. A life of purpose, of passion, of fulfillment. A life where you became everything you were meant to be. And force yourself to see every day as an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to transform into that version of yourself that you know you can be. It's not enough to wish for it or to dream about it. Wishing and dreaming without action are like trying to reach the horizon without moving your feet. You have to take steps, even when they're small. Even when they seem insignificant, every step matters. Every effort counts. Understand that the best version of yourself is already within you, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to be unleashed. It's not something outside of you that you need to acquire or attain. It's something you already have, something you already are, but it's your job to bring it to the surface. It's your job to reveal it to the world. This requires discipline. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's the daily practice of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard. Discipline is forcing yourself to stay on track, to stick to your plan, to keep going when the initial excitement has worn off and all that's left is the work. But that work, that grind, is where the magic happens. It's where you build the habits, the mindset, the resilience that make you the best version of yourself. Discipline also means saying no to the things that don't serve you, to the things that distract you from your purpose. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. It's about making sacrifices today so that you can have a better tomorrow. This is not easy, but it's necessary. You can't be the best version of yourself if you're constantly giving into short-term pleasures at the expense of your long-term goals. You have to force yourself to stay focused, to keep your eyes on the prize. It's easy to get sidetracked, to lose sight of what's important, especially when life throws challenges your way. But focus is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. Focus is what keeps you on the path when everything else is pulling you away. It's what allows you to say no to the distractions, to the noise, to the temptations, and say yes to your dreams, to your goals, to your purpose. And while you're on this path, remember to be patient with yourself. The best version of yourself is not something you become overnight. It's a process, a journey that takes time. There will be ups and downs, successes and failures, moments of joy and moments of frustration. But through it all, you must stay patient, you must stay committed, and you must keep moving forward. Patience is not passive. It's active. It's the recognition that great things take time, that real change doesn't happen in an instant, but through consistent, persistent effort over time. Patience is trusting the process, trusting that every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the best version of yourself. And as you go through this process, be kind to yourself. You're going to make mistakes. You are going to have setbacks. You're going to face challenges that seem insurmountable, but none of that defines you. What defines you is how you respond to those mistakes, those setbacks, those challenges. Do you let them defeat you, or do you force yourself to get back up, to try again, to keep going? Kindness to yourself means forgiving yourself when you fall short, when you don't meet your own expectations. It means recognizing that you are human, that you are learning, that you are growing. It means treating yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a friend who is struggling. Because the best version of yourself is not perfect. The best version of yourself is someone who keeps trying, who keeps pushing, who never gives up on themselves. In this process, it's also important to celebrate your progress. Too often, we focus on what we haven't done, on how far we still have to go, and we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Every small victory, every little achievement is a step in the right direction, and it deserves to be celebrated. Celebrating your progress keeps you motivated, keeps you energized, and reminds you that you are on the right path. Force yourself to take time to reflect on your journey, to appreciate the progress you've made, and to acknowledge the person you're becoming. This reflection is not about resting on your laurels or becoming complacent. It's about recognizing that you are capable of change, that you are making strides toward becoming the best version of yourself, and that those strides, no matter how small, are worth celebrating. Another key to becoming the best version of yourself is embracing change. Change is inevitable. It's a part of life and is necessary for growth. Your best version of yourself is not someone who resists change, but someone who welcomes it, who sees it as an opportunity for growth, for learning, for becoming better. Change can be scary, but it's also exciting. It's a chance to start fresh, to try new things, to step out of your comfort zone. The best version of yourself is someone who is not afraid of change, but who uses it to their advantage, who adapts, who evolves, who becomes better with every new experience. And while you're embracing change, don't forget to take risks. The best version of yourself is not someone who plays it safe, who stays within the confines of what is known and comfortable. The best version of yourself is someone who takes risks, who steps out into the unknown, who is willing to fail in the pursuit of something greater. Taking risk means putting yourself out there, being vulnerable and being willing to fail. But it's through those risks, through those failures, that you learn, that you grow, that you become better. The best version of yourself is someone who is not afraid of failure, but who sees it as a necessary part of the journey to success. And don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. The best version of yourself is someone who embraces failure, who learns from it, who uses it to become better, stronger, and more resilient. As you push yourself to be the best version of yourself, remember to stay true to who you are. The best version of yourself is not a copy of someone else, not a version of what society tells you you should be. The best version of yourself is the most authentic, true to you version of yourself. It's who you are when you are living in alignment with your values, your beliefs, your passions. Staying true to yourself means knowing who you are, what you stand for, and what you believe in. It means not compromising your values or your integrity for the sake of fitting in or pleasing others. The best version of yourself is someone who is confident in who they are, who is not afraid to stand out, to be different, to be true to themselves. And as you become the best version of yourself, you will inspire others to do the same. Your actions, your determination, your commitment to being the best you can be will inspire those around you to do the same. You will become a role model, a leader, someone others look up to and aspire to be like. And that is one of the greatest rewards of becoming the best version of yourself, the impact you have on others, the difference you make in the world. Force yourself to remember that the best version of yourself is not just about you. It's about the positive impact you can have on the world, the way you can inspire others, the difference you can make in the lives of those around you. It's about living a life of purpose, of meaning, of significance. So as you continue on this path, force yourself to be generous, to give back, to help others on their journey. The best version of yourself is someone who lifts others up, who supports them, who encourages them to be the best they can be. It's someone who's not just focused on their own success, but on the success of those around them. Force yourself to be grateful. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It has the power to change your perspective, to shift your focus, to transform your life. The best version of yourself is someone who is grateful for everything they have, for every opportunity, for every lesson, for every moment. Gratitude is not just about being thankful for the good things in your life. It's about being thankful for the challenges, for the struggles, for the setbacks, because it's through those that you grow, that you learn, that you become the best version of yourself. Gratitude is about recognizing that every experience, every moment is a gift, an opportunity to become better, to be more, to live more fully. So force yourself to practice gratitude every day. Start each day with a sense of appreciation for the life you have, for the person you are becoming, for the opportunities that lie ahead. And each day with a sense of gratitude for the progress you've made, for the lessons you've learned, for the person you are becoming. Force yourself to be the best version of yourself, because that is the life you were meant to live. It's not an option. It's a necessity. It's not something you can put off until tomorrow. It's something you must start doing today, right now, in this moment. You have the power within you to be the best version of yourself. You have the potential, the strength, the courage, the determination. All you need to do is tap into it, to force yourself to push past your limits, to overcome your fears, to stay focused on your vision, to keep going no matter what. Force yourself to embrace the challenges that life throws your way, because those challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities. They are the very things that will forge you into the best version of yourself. Each challenge is like a stone placed in your path, not to trip you up, but to help you build a stronger foundation for the life you're creating. When you face challenges, don't shrink away. Face them head on with the knowledge that overcoming them will make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Understand that your mind is your most powerful tool in becoming the best version of yourself. The thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the mindset you cultivate all play a crucial role in shaping who you are and who you will become. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you must take control of your mind. You must force yourself to think positively, to believe in your abilities, to trust in your potential. Your mind can either be your greatest ally or your biggest enemy, and it's up to you to decide which it will be. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears will try to creep in, but you must be vigilant in keeping them at bay. You must force yourself to replace those negative thoughts with positive ones, to replace doubt with confidence, to replace fear with courage. This is not a one-time effort, but a daily practice. Every day, you must choose to think in a way that supports your growth, that propels you forward, that aligns with the best version of yourself. This requires mindfulness, a conscious awareness of your thoughts and actions, about being present in the moment, about paying attention to what's happening in your mind and in your life, and making choices that align with your highest self. Mindfulness allows you to catch yourself when you're slipping into old habits, when you're allowing negativity to take hold, and it gives you the power to change course, to steer yourself back toward the path of becoming the best version of yourself. And as you work on your mind, you must also work on your body. The best version of yourself is not just a mental or emotional ideal. It's also a physical one. Your body is the vessel that carries you through life, and if you want to be the best you can be, you must take care of it. This means forcing yourself to eat well, to exercise regularly, to get enough rest, to treat your body with the respect it deserves. Physical health is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, you cannot achieve your full potential. When your body's strong, your mind is clear, your energy is high, and you are better equipped to handle the challenges that come your way. So force yourself to prioritize your health, to make the choices that will support your physical well-being, because this is a crucial part of being the best version of yourself. Remember, this journey is not just about doing more, achieving more, or having more. It's about being more present, more mindful, more compassionate, more grateful, more in tune with who you really are. The best version of yourself is not someone who is constantly striving for more, but someone who is content with who they are, who is at peace with themselves, who knows that they are enough. This sense of contentment, of peace, comes from within. It comes from knowing that you are doing your best, that you are living in alignment with your values, that you are staying true to yourself. It comes from the recognition that you are on the right path, that you are making progress, that you are becoming the person you were always meant to be. And when you reach this place of contentment, you will find that you no longer need to force yourself to be the best version of yourself. It will come naturally, effortlessly, as a result of the work you've done, the choices you've made, and the life you've created. So as you continue on this path, remember that the best version of yourself is not a destination, but a journey. It's not about reaching a certain point or achieving a specific goal. It's about who you become along the way, about the choices you make, the actions you take, and the life you live. It's about waking up every day with the intention to be better, to do better, to live better, and to never stop striving for the highest version of yourself. When you look back on your life, you will see that it was not the big achievements, the accolades, or the external successes that defined you. It was the small daily choices, the moments of courage, the acts of kindness, the times when you pushed yourself to be better, to do more, to live more fully. It was the way you lived your life, the person you became, that truly mattered. So force yourself to be the best version of yourself, not because it's easy, not because it's what others expect of you, but because it's who you are meant to be. It's the life you are meant to live. It's the legacy you're meant to leave. And when you do, you will find that the best version of yourself was always within you, just waiting to be uncovered, waiting to be unleashed, waiting to be lived. And in that moment, you will know that you have truly lived, that you have truly become the best version of yourself, and that you have made your life and the world a better place. Force yourself to cultivate a sense of inner peace, for it is in this peace that you will find the clarity and strength to continue on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Inner peace doesn't mean the absence of challenges or the removal of difficulties. It means finding calmness and balance within yourself amidst the storms of life. It means staying centered, grounded, and focused on what truly matters regardless of what is happening around you. This inner peace is a powerful force. It gives you the ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. It allows you to respond to situations not with anxiety or stress, but with calm, determination, and confidence. When you cultivate inner peace, you are not easily shaken by the challenges you face. You remain strong, steady, and purposeful, knowing that everything you encounter is part of the process of becoming the best version of yourself. To develop this peace, you must learn to let go of what you cannot control. There will always be things in life that are beyond your influence, circumstances, other people's actions, unforeseen events. If you focus too much on these external factors, you will lose your sense of balance and your energy will be scattered. Instead, force yourself to focus on what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your responses. This is where your true power lies. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the need to control everything. It's about trusting that things will unfold as they should, and that you have the strength and ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's about accepting that sometimes the best way to move forward is to let go of the need to have all the answers, to allow life to flow, and to trust the process. As you let go of control, you must also let go of the past. Too often we carry the weight of our past with us, our mistakes, our regrets, our failures, but the past is gone. It no longer exists except in your mind. To be the best version of yourself, you must force yourself to release the past and live fully in the present. The present moment is the only place where you can create change, where you can take action, where you can shape your future. Living in the present means being fully engaged in your life, paying attention to what is happening right now, and making the most of each moment. It means not being distracted by worries about the future or regrets about the past, but focusing on what you can do today to be the best version of yourself. It means showing up fully, giving your best, and being mindful of the choices you make and the actions you take. Force yourself to be generous, not just with your resources, but with your time, your energy, your love. The best version of yourself is someone who gives freely, who understands that in giving, you receive even more in return. Generosity is a reflection of abundance. It's a way of saying, I have enough and I am enough so I can share with others. It's about living with an open heart, being willing to extend yourself to make a difference in someone else's life. Generosity also means giving to yourself. It's about taking care of yourself, nurturing your own needs, and being kind to yourself. The best version of yourself is not someone who neglects their own well-being in the pursuit of goals. It's someone who understands that self-care is not selfish, but essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup. To give your best to others, you must first give your best to yourself. This means making time for rest, for reflection, for recharging your spirit. It means listening to your body, honoring your limits, and giving yourself permission to take a break when you need it. It's about creating balance in your life so that you have the energy, the enthusiasm, and the drive to keep moving forward on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. And as you care for yourself, force yourself to embrace love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for life. Love is the highest vibration, the most powerful force in the universe. It is the essence of who you are, the core of your being. The best version of yourself is someone who lives in love, who acts from love, who radiates love in everything they do. This love begins with self-love. You must learn to love and accept yourself fully just as you are. This doesn't mean that you stop striving to improve or grow, but it means that you do so from a place of acceptance and compassion, not from a place of self-criticism or judgment. Self-love is about recognizing your worth, honoring your uniqueness, and treating yourself with the same kindness and respect that you would offer to someone you love deeply. And you love yourself, you create a foundation of inner strength and confidence that allows you to face life's challenges with grace. You become more resilient, more courageous, more willing to take risks and pursue your dreams. And as you fill yourself with love, that love naturally overflows to others. You become a source of light, of inspiration, of support to those around you. Loving others means seeing the best in them, encouraging them, supporting them on their journey. Just as you are on yours, it means being kind, patient, and understanding, even when it's difficult. It means forgiving others when they make mistakes, just as you forgive yourself. Love is not about being perfect. It's about being real, about showing up with an open heart, about being willing to connect, to share, to give. And finally, force yourself to live with purpose. The best version of yourself is someone who knows why they are here, what they are meant to do, and who they are meant to be. Purpose gives your life direction, meaning, and fulfillment. It's the driving force behind everything you do, the reason you get up in the morning, the motivation that keeps you going when things get tough. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as being the best parent you can be, creating beautiful art, helping others in your community, or living a life of kindness and integrity. What matters is that your purpose is meaningful to you, that it aligns with your values, your passions, and your strengths. Living with purpose means making choices that support your purpose, that move you closer to your goals, that reflect who you truly are. It means staying true to your vision even when it's difficult, even when others don't understand. It means being willing to make sacrifices, to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone in pursuit of something greater than yourself. And as you live with purpose, you will find that everything else falls into place. You will have the motivation to push yourself to be the best version of yourself because you know why you're doing it. You will have the strength to overcome challenges because you know they are part of your journey. You will have the courage to face your fears because you know that on the other side of fear is the life you were meant to live. In the end, becoming the best version of yourself is not about achieving a certain status, reaching a specific goal, or being someone else's idea of success. It's about living a life that is true to who you are, that reflects your values, your passions, and your purpose. It's about being the person you were always meant to be, and doing so with love, with courage, with integrity. So force yourself to be the best version of yourself every day. Do it, not just for yourself, but for those you love, for those you inspire, for the world that needs your light. Do it because it's the life you were meant to live, because it's the only way to truly fulfill your potential, to truly be alive. And as you walk this path, know that you are not alone. There are others who are on the same journey, who are striving to be the best versions of themselves, who are facing the same challenges, the same fears, the same doubts. Growing together, we can support each other, lift each other up, and help each other become the people we were meant to be. So go forth with confidence, with determination, with love. Force yourself to be the best version of yourself, not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. And in doing so, you will create a life of purpose, of meaning, of joy, a life that is truly worth living.